Swap the beers round.
Oh yeah. He's trying to fob me off with half a drunk beer and I've got like a full one. What's going on there?
Didn't have to pay for it, did you?
No, I didn't have to bring any round tonight, did I?
I want it, can't have it. Oh, I can hardly stand it. Oh, what's a man to do?
Saving yourself for tomorrow.
No, not at all.
Why are you showbiz?
Yeah, I can party all night. I'm Liam Gallagher, aren't
Are you
I?
expecting
I can
not to
all
have to
night
pay?
party, get up, and I just start on it. I can just get back on
What are you
it.
talking about? That's not what I meant.
On the beer.
I meant that you're saving yourself to pay for some beer tomorrow.
Oh, right, yeah. That's exactly that, yeah. Anyway, welcome back to Annexe with me, Danny. And Lance.
Hello. Sorry.
Nothing away.
Sorry, I forgot.
Yeah,
It's itchy.
itching away.
Itchy
Still.
and scratchy.
Making me itch.
Sorry.
Yeah, so another video. This is the night before Lace is out, but we ain't gonna have time to edit this. So wasn't Lace out a fantastic event? I loved it. That Soul Seekers film, absolutely brilliant.
Awesome.
So yeah, shocking video coming up. We teased it on the video before last about some big news, and we will drop it in.
Oh yeah, because we forgot.
No, we didn't forget.
Didn't we?
No,
We didn't
because
know.
we filmed the last one before the last one.
Okay.
Because we said, yeah.
Yeah.
First lot of shocking news.
If you want to divide opinion on a pair of trainers,
I can't remember.
in fact, I don't even think it'll divide opinion. I think it's me against the rest of the
I
world.
can't remember the last time you bought a pair of trainers. It happens often the other way, where I buy something that you don't like.
Oh yeah, all the time.
But most of the time you buy something and I can, even if I wouldn't buy it myself, I can appreciate it. I do like it. However, I can't swear on the Annexe, but what the are these?
They're Shox, aren't they? Change the game then. I think I've been overcome with a bit of nostalgia.
A bit. Well,
bit.
where was the nostalgia? So,
Well, the nostalgia's in a box on the floor there. Boyo.
we'll get onto that as well.
Okay.
Which is fair enough. These,
Epic.
so in the scene when I grew up, so a bit of backstory, we've only known each other about 4 years, just over 4
Is that
years.
all?
Yeah, I know, it feels like forever, doesn't it?
Hang on.
Back in the day,
What day was this?
so when did these first come out?
I don't know. I'll have to check the other pair.
Early 2000s?
Yeah, probably. Ask me again.
So came out about 2000s?
2000.
Early
I
2000s.
think 2000 exactly.
Was it exactly 2000?
Yeah.
I'm going to do a bit of anecdotal thing.
Anecdotal.
Anecdotal. Oh, we're going to use that. Anecdotal. You probably were into these, and I used to wear TNs back in the day.
Oh, you've got a cheek. Pig ugly.
Now, the TNs have just come back out, aren't they? The OG TNs. Or they're very similar anyway. There is a few differences.
I've got a bit of sick in my mouth as well.
Yeah, but that's how I feel. They've
Not aged well.
They've not aged well. Back then, they looked so futuristic back in like 98 when they came out, and I first picked up my pairs in like 99. But they're not retro, they don't look old school retro like an Air Max 1 or even a 97 for me. Same thing, apart from I didn't even get into these in the first place. They've not aged well at all for me. Let's just have a closer look. If you'd need...
You're probably thinking they let alone never aged well. They never looked good when
Well,
they came out of the body.
not for me. They never did at all. And I just never got the technology. The Shox, did they actually compress?
Hell yeah, you should have seen how high I could jump.
Oh my God. I just couldn't get over this, the biggest silver panel. It looks like a stiletto for me.
For me now.
I know, I'm ruining it now. I mean, look at the details. I've got to be honest, they're a pretty good retro.
This must be your first close look at them though.
Obviously, I looked at
ignored them, didn't you?
when they came out. No, I looked at them when I came out because they were just, again, almost like when TNs came out, there was something different and you thought, what? I'm going to have a look. What? A couple of things. One, apart from the fact I thought they looked horrific, they were quite expensive, I believe.
Sits on the fence, Danny. Can't remember how much they were. I mean, what were they, 130 euros?
I don't know.
They've come out.
I completely ignored them when they came out. I thought, please, that is not... Some things should be left alone. And I'm sure in the day, how did you get into them? Tell the people, because we've had this discussion off camera. I've slated him before this.
I was in a club one night in Liverpool. I think it was Garland's actually. And this lad who I knew called Andy Matthews, if you're out there, Andy Matthews, he'd been working over in New York.
Yeah.
And they got released, in the good old days, they got released dead early in the US. And he
Yeah,
had
yeah.
them on in this club. And actually, with a pair of jeans over them, the front, I do actually like the top-down view, the shape of the front.
That shape,
There you go.
I've got to admit, I don't mind that shape, to be
There you
honest.
go.
That top-down one.
Yeah.
Almost like the opposite of the Yeezy. I like the
You like the
profile,
side
but I
profile.
don't like
Yeah.
the top.
So anyway, he had them on. It's like, wow, they're amazing.
Yeah.
And then they got released probably a few months later, and I got them. I think it was Foot Locker in the Trafford Centre. The only pair of trainers I've ever queued up for. They opened, went in. Have you got a size 10? No, we've all sold out. I was like, I was first in the queue. How can you have all sold out? All the staff had them.
Right.
But the guy said...
In the uniforms.
In the uniforms, yeah, referee.
Oh, referee, no way, come on.
And he said, but we have got a 9.5 and they're quite big. So I tried a 9.5 on and they fit. I skipped out thinking, I am awesome. And I absolutely loved them.
Why did you buy a 10 this time around then?
Do you know what? I don't really know, to be honest. But anyway, they fitted perfectly and I was made up. And I absolutely loved them. And then I always thought...
Let's just pause there.
Pause there.
Because it's a big rant for Lance to go on and you can't see him and you're just looking at me while he's talking.
So
here are some OGs. New laces?
I put new laces in.
Oh, right, okay. I'm going to say... because
So I gave them... The weird thing is, I gave them a clean, thinking I'd got them clean, thinking they were off-white, but they're not. They're actually really, really dirty. So there you go.
Look at some original ones.
Yeah, they are original from 2000.
And now we got them out the other day and looked at them next to each other like that and thought, oh yeah, they're very similar.
They are pretty.
They weigh a lot less
than them, do they?
These weigh a little bit more than the originals. If you look at the shape though at the back, they're a bit bigger.
Oh yeah, they
don't know if you can
taller.
see that.
Yeah, no, they are taller.
Is it in focus before?
Yeah, maybe.
And almost. Is it my eyes, or does that silver bit look way chunkier than that one?
They look as a more compact shoe, actually.
Everyone goes on about shape, don't they? And like retros and shapes. And I hate both of these shoes. But the shape of that one is better for me than that one.
No, I agree. A more pronounced ankle bit.
Yeah.
It's like a deeper cut, isn't it? So it's weird. When I took them out the box, I thought, I don't actually like them.
What have I done?
Yeah, kind of. But I don't think I like them anymore. Yeah, but I loved them.
No.
And if they weren't falling apart, I guarantee I would have been wearing them.
No OG box.
Thinking I was so cool and so retro.
But as well, the other thing I was going to mention, for me, and probably for yourself, trainers, it's all about what community and what groups you're in as you're growing up. Like music, certainly. It was indie from where I grew up as a child, but my school was very multicultural. People like Will, who's become one of my oldest friends. And so I had like two sides. I had the hip hop thing, which I got all Air Max from. The indie thing, which was all Adidas Originals. But you were into your dance music, weren't you? And this was like...
What are you trying to say?
No. Yeah, I'm saying dance music's rubbish.
Is it more... DJ walking around with Shox and camo pants?
But that's my point. Is it more associated with the dance scene? I don't know. It never even entered into my scene, if you know what I mean. No one ever wore them.
No. Not that many people had them. In fact, I don't think that many people walked around in the R4 Shox, but then they carried on putting Shox technology on them, and they became more popular. But
speaking of which, hang on.
Yeah, we have got a pair over there, which are the Monster Shox they are, which is a terrible name, but...
There is another pair in the Annexe, and these ones are even worse, if it could be. Look at them bad boys.
Monster Shox. Yeah, I was giddy with Shox technology, and I was either in Boston or Chicago with work, and I was in a Nike town, and they had them, and they were $100 or whatever. I thought, I'm having that.
But these are being given away for charity art. We've got a few pairs of shoes lined up that are going to... What charity is it?
It's based in Glasgow. We'll pop it up. There's a guy on Facebook, isn't there, that's collecting trainers for the homeless.
So if you've got any trainers that are to give away to either... Is it to giving them to people who are homeless? Or is it to help raise money?
It's to give out to people who are homeless. We are trying to get some trainers together in the Annexe, and it's not a joking matter.
No, this is not
a joking matter, but obviously, we don't want them getting handed back by that.
Yeah. The homeless guy
won't be seen dead in them, mate.
No.
But
that's just another little side note. We're trying to improve a few pairs.
What year are they?
2000.
Really? That's mental.
2004, sorry.
Okay, I was going to say, so 4 years down the line. So, it's a bit very Marmite, very, very Marmite shoes. I still look at them with loads of nostalgia, but they are actually quite different, the shape. 18 months ago, I'd have kept them, but I'm not keeping them.
No.
I don't want them.
You've been influenced, aren't you, if you're not going to wear them?
I'm not going to wear them, get rid of them.
Yeah.
I'm not a collector anymore.
So if you want a pair of size 10 Shox, what a great pair of trainers these are.
Yeah.
So hit us up.
You're stupid enough to like them and you didn't realise they were from Soul Box.
Right.
So I'm either going to send them back, or if someone wants them, they can buy them off me for the same price I bought them.
Yeah, retail. Interesting one, first ever in the Annexe. Pair of trainers that I don't like.
And that are going back. Do you know, it's so weird. I'm looking at them and I love them.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at them and I don't like them. It's weird.
I like them slightly more than I like them. I
Still
really
hate
hate them, and I only slightly like these, slightly more. But
a few
in
more
that,
beers, honestly, you'll come round after
yeah,
a few
maybe
more
so.
beers.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah.
In a
yeah.
size 7.5, they'd look amazing.
I don't think so.
R4 Shox. They were groundbreaking.
Yeah. But again, like the TN, I bet you never got TNs, did you?
Oh,
They
no.
were not. I liked them back in the day. Would never wear a pair now.
Good for you.
Very similar. Would
Yeah.
never wear a pair now.
I'll rock up to laces out and then you'll be,
Oh my
you'll be
God.
surprised.
I would fall over,
How good would that
laughing.
be? How good would that
You wouldn't be able to pick me up.
I would if I had my Shox on.
You'd bounce back up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might have
Shocking revelation.
the shocking revelation.
With my little New York Annexe out.
I suppose the other thing is, I don't know if I've got some Union Jordans yet. You don't like them.
That's right. So we're not on Shox levels here of how much I dislike them. I love Jordan 1s, but I just don't like the colours. I don't like the way the colours are done.
That's fine.
I thought they were all black, all red, all silver,
Yeah.
all blue. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's just,
I suppose the only other shocking revelation is the news that we were going to leak out on 2 videos ago, and we didn't because...
we forgot.
No.
Oh, okay.
Because it wasn't time.
Hadn't been announced.
It hadn't been announced. We were a bit taken aback, weren't we? We got an email through saying, do you fancy coming to an event and doing a talk about trainers up in Glasgow? So Megan from Urban Avenue got in touch and said, we'd love you to come up and do a talk.
The guy from Patter is going to be there, isn't he?
Yeah, so the guy from Patter's going to be there. King of Trainers is going to be there. I'm sure there'll be other people. But it was just a bit like out of the blue and a bit ridiculous, really. And obviously we just do this for a hobby.
Yeah.
And as much as we have done like videos for size and things like that, we're just consumers. We don't work in the training industry or anything like that. So yeah, that's on the 6th of April next year, Saturday. It's up in Glasgow. If you're either up in Scotland or you want to travel up, come up and
What
check
are we
it
going to
out.
talk about?
Trainers.
Yeah, but no, very much.
Someone said, didn't they say, are you going to talk about Adidas? I said, if you ask an Adidas question, we'll talk about Adidas. Again, we'll leave a link down below. Follow Urban Avenue on Instagram, and they're slowly putting out stuff. Is it a competition went out Friday? Competition to wear a free pair of trainers.
Pair of Shox.
If you want to come up to the event, it'd be great to see people up there, and we'll go on a bender afterwards. There we go. What other reasons? Vodka Iron Brews. What else do they have in Glasgow? Deep fried Mars bar. Is that still a Scottish thing? I don't know. We're going to stop in the Radisson Red, isn't it? So if you want to book a room up there, Radisson Red, and we can have a massive party in the Radisson
Yeah, if
Red.
you
There
want
we
to
go.
pay to get yourself up to Glasgow and then want to pay for a hotel room just so you can come and listen to Danny and Lance talk about
Not
trainers.
just Danny and Lance talk. You'll see Lance. Lance will
Big
be on
reveal.
stage or wherever it is. I'm
The
not
big
saying. I don't know
reveal.
if it's going to be a stage or what, but Lance will be there.
Sofa. It needs to be a brown
Needs
sofa,
to be a
doesn't
sofa,
it?
yeah.
Anyway,
Anyway,
21
so yeah,
minutes.
that's
What the
massive.
hell?
So don't forget to like, subscribe, blah blah. See you next time in the Annexe. Bye.
Bye.